Hey, it's James Nicholson, and I wanted to talk to you today about my predictions for how marketing is going to change in 2019. Now, just out walking Denny, you can see there, pulling along. And while I'm doing that, I thought it was a good time to talk to you guys about what I see happening in the next year. Now, there's lots of things that have come and not taken off quite as well as I think in 2018. A lot of people were talking about things like chatbots. Now, I think chatbots will start to become more useful in 2019. I didn't really see many people using them in 2018. For me, it was only really marketers that were using them, trying to sell products and services. And I think that was because maybe they were a little bit complicated to set up and people didn't really understand the benefits of those. But I think in 2019, more people will start seeing others using those, which means there'll be more of an intrigue in finding out how they can use it themselves in their business. So that's something I think is one to look at, definitely in 2019. I also believe voice search is another big thing. Lots of people are talking about voice search and how that's going to be big. And a reason for that is things like these Alexa devices. So my stepdaughter Georgia's got one of these Amazon Echo Dots for Christmas, and these devices are becoming very, very popular. In fact, Amazon, I bought hers on Black Friday and it took like 5 weeks to get delivered, only just in time for Christmas. So that's indicating that a lot of people are buying these Echo Dots, and Google have a product called Google Home as well, which is also very, very popular. Now, how businesses will use that is people will start looking for things like plumbers. People will start looking for restaurants and takeaways and stuff like that. They can shout into their Alexa to order them a pepperoni pizza. And over time, they'll start getting used to that and using that technology a lot more. We've already got voice on our phones. We've got things like Siri and Google Assistant, which are getting smarter and smarter and smarter. And I think next year, or in 2019 at least, it's going to be a very, very big game changer for a lot of businesses. So definitely look at that one. I think another thing to be mindful of is YouTube. Now, we've had YouTube for years and years and years, but it's been difficult to generate leads from YouTube. Now, of course, there's people that have made many, many millions of pounds on YouTube by producing videos that go out onto the platform that will give value and content out there, and they may have made income off the back of that from advertising revenue, which they split from YouTube. But for most of us, that's not really a way that we're going to generate leads for our business. We want to get actual people to opt into something, and YouTube's made it easier for that to happen. And I think the platform is getting more mature, it's getting a lot better, easier to use, and it's going to be on a lot more devices. Things like 5G internet mean that we'll be watching longer videos. People are watching more YouTube. It's about 40 minutes a day on average now, which is incredible. On YouTube as well, people consume longer content. So on Facebook, the content might be 3 minutes, a maximum that people can concentrate for because they're getting distracted in their feed. Whereas on YouTube, people will watch a 20-minute video. They'll consume it, which means that you'll get a better quality lead off YouTube as well. I also think there's still lots of opportunity with Facebook advertising and Instagram advertising in particular. It's still very cheap. The big boys haven't jumped into that market yet, but I do think by the end of 2019 they're going to start getting wiser to that. They are starting to move across. Some of the big brands are now starting to use these platforms, and so for us that means it will get more expensive. So I think right now we need to take that opportunity, and we need to be using Facebook and Instagram while it is slightly cheaper at the moment. So do jump onto those platforms, get some leads out of them while they're still affordable. What else? I think email marketing is still a big thing this year. A lot of people have neglected email marketing because they get excited by things like Facebook ads and stuff like that. Us as well. I think we're going to focus more on nurturing our lists better than we did in 2018. I think there's still a lot of opportunity with email marketing. I think email inboxes are going to get less crowded. Less people will do email marketing, which is good. Things like GDPR have meant there's a lot less marketing emails going out, which means there's more opportunity. Being in a less crowded inbox is a good thing, right? So I think email marketing is definitely something that we're going to be focused on as well for our business. So those are the things that I think are going to work in 2019. Let me know, what do you think? I'd love to hear your comments below. Which platforms are you going to focus on? Put a comment below. We really appreciate all the feedback that we get from you on our videos, and have an incredible 2019. Make sure you push your business forward and get more leads and more sales. Cheers, guys.